With my dad recently retiring, what better time than right now to try to get him interested in one of my favorite hobbies, playing video games. But what game do you choose to get him interested? Animal Crossing, Breath of the Wild, Mario? Well, I chose this game, Wheel of Fortune and Jeopardy. How could that go wrong? He watches those shows pretty much every night when there's not a Pirates game on. Boy, was I ever wrong. The Wheel of Fortune and Jeopardy combo pack released in October 2018. The game has single player modes and multiplayer modes with both online and offline settings. Sounds fair and pretty standard to me. I booted up Wheel of Fortune for the first time after asking my parents if they wanted to give it a try. Similar to the Monopoly, Trivial Pursuit, and Risk game, the Switch had separate icons on the home screen for Wheel of Fortune and Jeopardy. Kinda strange, but okay. I went straight for Wheel of Fortune. How hard could it be to make a Wheel of Fortune game anyways? Upon starting it up, I planned on making profiles and avatars for myself and my parents. First, I started with the avatar. You're given a whopping 2 options for men and 2 for women. And all the options and clothing and accessories, they're all locked or need to be paid for. That is ridiculous. Why can't we just use Mii's? Bring back the Mii's, Nintendo. I know Nintendo distanced themselves from any Wii association amongst launching the Switch, but it's now been nearly 6 years. We forgive you about the Wii U. Do you miss the Mii's? Back to the game, I selected some 18-year-old avatars for myself and my parents and tried to start a game. As I try to start the game won't even allow me to change the name of my parents' profile. I searched every option and nothing. My name comes up only because of my Nintendo profile is selected. My parents' names come up as Player 2 and Player 3. I think we could add our names in Wheel of Fortune for the NES. At this point, I was getting pretty frustrated with the game. I decided to finally start a game, and I'm greeted with this Pat Sajak and Vanna White.
Hello everyone, how are you?
I turned the game off and never turned it back on. Leave me the name of a game that would work much better to introduce my parents to video games with in the comments, because this isn't it. For those of you that are new to my reviews, instead of me rating games from 1 to 100 or 1 to 10, I rate them based on how much money I would pay for them to feel like I got my money's worth. For this game, Wheel of Fortune and Jeopardy, I rate it $5. If I got this game for $5, I think I'd be happy. Anything more, I feel like I'm getting ripped off. If you want to see a video on a game that you can get right now for free, a tiny download, check out my review on Guardian Tales for the Nintendo Switch. It just dropped, and I think you'll like it way more than you'd ever like this game. Go ahead and subscribe so you don't miss any of my reviews in the future. You're a star. The best days are ahead of you. God bless.